11 p.m. The phone buzzes on the nightstand. A red banner from your banking app. Low balance. Your thumb swipes it away before your eyes even finish reading it. I'll deal with it tomorrow, you tell yourself, and you set the phone face down. Here's the strange part. You have no idea what your balance actually is right now. Not roughly. Not really. Somewhere underneath, some part of you already knows that and is choosing the blindfold anyway. There's one question that instantly reveals whether you're financially ostriching right now, and it's coming at the end. You're checking your balance at 2 a.m., phone glowing under the covers, thumb hovering over the banking app icon. You don't open it. This exact hesitation has a name. Psychologists call it the Ostrich Effect. It's the tendency to dodge information specifically because it might hurt. The name comes from the old myth of the ostrich burying its head in the sand rather than face a predator. Real ostriches don't actually do that, but you do. Researchers studying investor behavior found people log into their portfolios far less during market downturns. Same instinct, different screen. And here's the part that should unsettle you. Avoiding the number doesn't make the number smaller. You checked when the market climbed, every day, sometimes twice. Then the S&P dipped, and researchers Carlson, Lowenstein, and Seppi watched something strange happen in the login data. Silence. Investors who'd been logging in daily just stopped. Not because their money vanished, because looking felt worse than not knowing. And this wasn't a lab quirk. Real 401k providers saw the same dip and drop, over and over, in millions of actual retirement accounts. Every red day on the market ticker, fewer people opened their statements. The pattern held so tightly, you could almost predict login rates from the Dow alone, which raises an uncomfortable question. The envelope on your counter isn't just unread, it's aging. 3 days, and it's a late fee. The account you haven't logged into in weeks isn't neutral either. It's already $12 overdrawn, and that overdraft is charging you to sit there. Somewhere in your unopened statements is one line you didn't write, a charge from a store you've never set foot in. You won't catch it for 19 days because you didn't look. By then, the dispute window is closing. Not checking never just pauses the clock. It runs a tab, and the tab isn't only made of dollars. You didn't just glance away. Your amygdala flagged that unopened banking app the same way it'd flag a car swerving into your lane. Anticipating the number triggers real threat circuitry, the same fight or flight wiring that kept your ancestors alive around predators. Your brain can't tell the difference between overdraft fee and actual danger. So it does what it's built to do, avoid the threat before it's confirmed. That's not laziness. That's a nervous system doing its job a little too well. Which is exactly why gritting your teeth and just checking rarely works. You're not fighting a habit. You're fighting a threat detection system that's had millions of years of practice. You stopped going to that gym 18 months ago. The card on file still gets hit every month. Same amount, same date, quietly deducted while the membership sits unused. You could cancel it in 90 seconds. You don't, because canceling means opening the app, scrolling the statement, and seeing the total. How many months, how many dollars, gone for nothing. So you leave it alone. The charge doesn't survive because you forgot about it. It survives because some part of you remembers exactly what it costs and refuses to do the math. The avoidance isn't the side effect. It's the mechanism keeping the charge alive. And that's the part that should really unsettle you. When the balance might be ugly, you hesitate. A half-second scroll past. A later, whispered to yourself. When it might be good, you tap the app before your coffee finishes brewing. That gap is the tell. Researchers studying financial avoidance found the pattern isn't random. People who peak only on good mood days are essentially hiding from their own accounts. Compare them to people who check every Monday morning, rain or shine, storm or bonus. The scheduled checkers catch overdrafts, fraud charges, creeping subscriptions. Weeks before the mood checkers even suspect something's wrong. Discipline beats vigilance. But here's the twist. The avoidance itself is doing something to your brain that a missed bill never could. You're on the couch, phone in hand, 3 menus deep in your banking app, and you still haven't tapped the account. That's the tell. Ask yourself right now. When did you last actually open the balance screen and read the digits? Not just glance at a push notification? A week, fine, life's busy. But if it's been longer, and some part of you keeps finding a reason to close the tab first, that's not busy. That's ostriching. The fix isn't willpower. It's a standing Sunday night calendar block, phone in hand, 10 seconds, before the feeling gets a vote. The number never hurts as much as the not knowing does.